Nope. I meant to turn it sideways. I figured out how to do it this morning. My man watching me walk across the parking lot. I'm gonna show you why. Trailhand Bill, live from Miami, Florida. See what they got going on at Home Depot. I'm back. Four of them out here. I thought, yeah, it's four of them out here. So either they got some kind of dang rally going on, or they got some kind of training going on at Home Depot. Look how they got the car parked. They must got some kind of training going on. Why is it 4 cop cars at Home Depot? Dang, I wish I would have turned it sideways. It's not gonna let me. I don't know, guys. It's kind of weird. That's a big response. You got the 62004. I don't know what it's about though. They one of the two dogs. Tag is XIO519. I don't know why they got 4 cop cars and I can't tell if he's in there or not. Don't really care either. All right, you got 62122 and nobody's in there. XJ7067. I don't know what's going on at Home Depot. They got 4 cop cars out here. I didn't even notice that the car number is also right here by the 61732, tag XG0605. How you doing, sir?
All right.
And nobody's in any of these cop cars. They are unattended. 61729. I know they have some type of rationale that they can leave their cars running. I need to look into that. XF9886. Not far from here. Damn it, I'm forgetting the name of the town and I don't know why. Not far from here. How y'all doing, officers?
Good, how you doing?
All right, everything all right?
Good, thank you.
Big response today.
Yeah, no. Not really, just
Oh, y'all helping out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, can you share what y'all help? If you don't, can you share what y'all were helping with?
Oh, I was just helping translate.
Oh, you was helping translate,
yeah.
And you SWAT.
Yes.
So I mean, but I said big response because it's 4 cars right here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, there was 4 vehicles. Yeah, I was just helping out. So we're actually clearing out to go to another call.
Okay, can I get your name and badge number? Revis?
Sure, Revis, and 934 is my ID number.
934, and you, sir?
Williams.
1259.
Quick question before you guys go. Do you know your mission statement, Pembroke Pine mission statement?
Yes, actually they just changed it. Now it's mission statement. Yeah, it spells out Pines. Yeah, it's to be a law enforcement agency through professionalism, innovation, nobility, engagement, and service.
Yo, bro, on me, you the only one, and I ain't knocking officers for doing it, but that's obviously that's a huge part of what y'all do.
Yeah.
You the only one that got it, man.
Yeah, thanks.
That's dope, and you knew that they just changed it, so that's dope too.
Yeah.
So tell me something. How did you like? The average officer don't know that, and I'm not trying to disparage them, but what makes you know it?
So, does it just happen? Like maybe just we got a new chief about like 3 weeks, just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it helps because the words spell out Pines. So that's kind of.
I didn't even catch that. You just told me that.
So that's the only way that I remember because of the acronym. So.
Okay, y'all treating the people safe, good, man?
Always, man.
They treating y'all good too?
Yeah, man.
Be safe, bro. I appreciate your kindness and courteous, man.
Take care, bro.
For sure. So like I say, guys, this is Pembroke Pines. I'm gonna say it where they can hear it, man. This is 100 out of 100 for them, man. I won't say it. I won't be disrespectful for them. Cops are cops, so I'm not gonna act like, they still are guilty until proven innocent. To me, that doesn't prove that they're innocent. But like I always say, I don't hate cops. I just don't like or trust the institution of American government and policing. So you greet the cops on an individual basis, and that's the kind of stuff you get, guys. The more these lies I do, which I don't want to oversaturate my channel with lies either, but I do want to show you guys that I'm not just somebody sitting behind the camera making videos. I actually, I've been doing this for years. I just never uploaded the videos, right? And obviously when I first started, I wasn't even recording. But like I say, I'm not gonna oversaturate the channel with lies. I'm more of a deep diver. I like to have, more and I'm not saying lies aren't substantial discussions, but I like to have, more substantial discussions and go deeper into things. But yeah, I really just want to show you guys I'm not just a talker. Character is important to me. I don't just talk. I need to put some substance behind some of the things you guys are going to be hearing me say on videos if you see me. So those officers were together. I mean, not if you see me, but if you listen to me. Those officers were together because it was 4 cars and then there are now still 3. So that means I'm not going to go inside Home Depot, guys. I don't have any business in there. I know I can, but like I said, I'm not the one that's out here, antagonizing people. And that's not a shot at auditors who do it because it's necessary. It is a shot at auditors who do it when it's unnecessary. How you doing, sir? And the reason I say that is because for me, a tyrant is a tyrant. I don't care if you use a badge to be a tyrant or if you use your constitutional rights. A tyrant is a tyrant. So I'm not really any more fond of tyrant auditors than I am of tyrant police. Obviously tyrant auditors don't get to be violent and murder people, but like I say, character and respect are huge for me. I don't know, so that guy was a member of a SWAT team, which really tells me they probably just don't have a lot going on in Pembroke Pines today. So, they're out here, he said he was translating. But 4 cars already, right? And at least 5 officers, because 2 left in 1 car. And at least 1 person has to be driving each of these 3 cars, so. I don't know. We will, I don't want to go in Home Depot because I'm telling you guys, like I say, I want to show y'all my character. I'm a very calm and gentile man. I really am. I don't bother people. I stay to myself. My character is kind of like you hear my voice right now. It has the same spirit that my tone has. But then I got, I'm kind of like 2-dimensional. It's not a lot to me. Like I will flip based on the necessity. So I'm saying if I go in here and somebody says something crazy to me, because this isn't public, this is private, and I shop in here, so that's not a problem. But I might say something back, and I want to, like I said, I try to prevent those things. But let's just see if we see him real quick. I'm guessing it might have been somebody probably. I'm guessing, speculating here. I'm going to leave because I'm not shopping in here today. I'm not even going to pretend to. But since I don't see them anywhere up front, I would guess somebody maybe was trying to take something, maybe even an employee or something, and they got them in a back room or somewhere. So, and here these ladies look like they're looking at me. Or maybe they probably were, or maybe they weren't. But I'm not purchasing anything, so I'm not gonna mess with them. And I'm not gonna give them a reason to mess with me because I will answer every question that you ask with the same energy that you ask it, and we can prevent those things. So I'm gonna stand over here in the shade for just a second. The guy in the wheelchair is watching me. I don't mind. I'm watching the cops. And see if they come out, guys. And if they don't, I'm gonna get out of here, man. But for those of you who just tuning in or care, we are at the Home Depot in Pembroke Pines, and we had 4 cop cars out here. But one of them left with carrying a SWAT member who said he was here just to translate. And I don't know, I mean, obviously I know what that means, but I also don't know what that means. And one of my signatures, guys, is I ask these officers wherever I'm at if they know their department's mission statement, because that is a huge part of what they do. And he was the only officer that not only knew his, he also knew that it had just changed, because that is true, and I found that out when I researched it. So I go to these local places, and I look up the mission statements of the police departments, and then when I encounter their officers, because that is supposed to be an essential to them, I ask them, do you know it? But yeah, we're gonna hang around. At least 5 officers, 4 cars. I'm gonna tell you, I'm surmising one reason for that is Pembroke Pines doesn't have a lot of going on that requires officer presence. So, they often, and this is something else, I didn't notice this in Georgia, but they definitely do this more so. I noticed in South Florida, probably in other areas too. Cops it's part of their intimidation tactic. They always try to come with a heavy presence, and that's why they do a lot of the shouting and screaming, and it can be intimidating if you don't understand the psychology behind it. But once you realize what's going on, it kind of comes off like a cartoon skit. Like, calm your ass down, bro. You could say the same thing, and you're gonna get the same result. So yeah, guys, I'm not the type to hang around. I'm not looking for dramatic content. For me, my cop watching and police policing is what I'll tell them. You'll hear me tell them. As long as y'all doing the right thing, I got no problem with it. You got to work. You got to feed your family. There are perimeters and guidelines for you to do that in your profession, and just make sure you stay inside of them, because people like me will always be watching, and respectfully and humbly not afraid to check your ass. But I'm not going to hang around just hoping for something dramatic. That's not my style, and I do have a life and other things to do. Shout out to you if you're tuning in, guys. I'm just talking. I haven't looked at any of the comments if anybody is commenting. But yeah, you know what? Do me a favor if you don't mind, and if you care to. If you're watching, comment where you're watching from. That would be dope, right? I did learn how to turn the camera, guys, and I just forgot to do it on this video. So hopefully in my new lives, you know, there will be, you know, I do think it's a better view when you do the landscape. The guys over there. I do think it's better when there's a landscape view. And to add a little more context and perspective to who I am, I'll show you guys one more time if you didn't see it. This is my usual attire. I don't do this because I'm cop watching. I do this because this is my personality. I'm an introvert and I don't necessarily like to be seen. People would say, well, no, people can still see you. I said, well, no, they can't. They can see a mask. And even if that makes no sense to you, it makes perfect sense to me, and it makes me comfortable. And this has, you know, been the source of some of my encounters with the cops, but I'm still here, praise God. I've never been harmed, so we'll see what's going on. But yeah, man, I think I'm about to get out of here. Let me see. Turn it back. Like I said, guys, I'm still learning stuff. What's up, big dog? I think I'm about to get out of here, man. These guys are never really up to anything scandalous or mischievous. I'm pretty sure they definitely, I know one incident they have recently, but I'm pretty sure they had their cops, right? So they have something in their resume, but they're usually pretty good, man. And I don't see a lot of hoopla. There's not been an emergency light since I was standing over there getting ready to leave after I did the last live talking about the North Carolina officers and the young man Terry who was murdered. How you doing?
Yeah, is everything okay? I thought you looked like a robber, a burglar.
Why would you say that? I think you look like a robber and a burglar.
Well, I don't have my face covered.
I know, but you know what? The biggest robbers and burglars in American history have looked much more like you than me.
Oh, I know that.
I know, that's why I say so. I understand.
American history, but when I've seen TV lately, it seems
That's
like
what stereotypically the robber,
people.
yeah, look like me, right?
No, just they could be any color.
No, I'm not. See, you brought up color. I'm saying the mask. That's what made you mention me. I'm not talking about. So yes,
Lone Ranger.
stereotyp. Well, I'm a cowboy. I'm Trailhand Bill.
They thought the Lone Ranger was a bad guy. Remember?
Yeah. You know, I find it ironic. I commented this on a YouTube video yesterday.
Tell me.
I find it ironic how America celebrates some of its historical villains.
That's true. We hide some of it.
Yeah.
That we're embarrassed about.
Yeah, but I think that's interesting you say that though. And once again, race is not a conversation I'm afraid to have either, because I think it's one that needs to be had. But you brought it up because of the mask, not my color. So I'm referencing stereotypically the robbers and bad people look like me. But realistically in American history, probably world history, the biggest robbers and thieves and criminals and murderers have looked like you. And I'm not calling you one, but
They wear masks.
Did they wear? Yes, they do. They wear the mask. I wish I had a card that I could give you, because I had this conversation online. I'm a content creator. That's what I do.
You're what?
A content creator. Part of my content right now, I'm policing the police, so we stay safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. But anyway, I had this conversation online. You asked did they wear a mask. Right now, and I just said this in my other video, America wears a mask, and the mask is appropriateness. We dress up and we appear and we speak, but the whole time we're lying, we're murdering, we're robbing, and we're thieving people. So yes, they do wear a mask of appropriateness, and I show this to our online community too. What's the difference in my mask and America's mask? I don't try to hide mine. I'm letting you see who I am. I'm not trying to hide my mask. America, you don't have to worry about the.
You're not trying to hide behind that cloth mask.
Huh?
You're not trying to hide behind the cloth mask.
No, you know what's ironic, even more ironic? Literally right before you walked out and walked up to me, I showed the audience what I was wearing again, because they know I showed them once before. But I was explaining to them, it's live, I can't make this up, so I can't go back and edit it out. I was explaining, well, there's one officer right there, guys. But anyway, I was explaining to them that I don't do this to hide. I don't have that kind of spirit. I'm a Christian, so I'm bold, humble but bold. But I do this more because I'm an introvert. I don't like to be looked at, and people will say, well, this makes people look at you. But I'm like, no, you looking at the mask.
you don't want to have the attention.
I'm not an attention type person.
The attention to be on what you're reporting.
Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
So once again, though, that I think we both learned something today, and that is the everybody has a mask on, and I think maybe the ones that you need to be worried about are not the ones who are letting you clearly see their mask, but the ones who are trying to hide it. Because why they're trying to hide? Number one, why do they have a mask? And number two, why are they trying to hide the mask and hide behind it? Yeah. And I'm not calling you a criminal, but beware for the criminals that look like you. Because people like me, we be some of the safest people in the world. I'm out here to keep all of us safe.
If people have the face covered or not when they get arrested and they're running away.
Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you're right, there's bad people that don't cover their face.
Yeah. They'll see. I'm going to talk to them. I've already talked to some. They don't even bring this up because they already know.
Well, thank you for educating me.
Don't let the appropriate people fool you, sir. Have a good day and be blessed. So she took off, and I was talking to that kind gentleman, so I didn't get to say anything about to her. But they're coming out, guys. We got 2 left. I'm about to get out of here, man. I don't need to hang around. I don't know what happened here. But that, I thank God. I thank God for these opportunities. That was a very interesting conversation, and I think beneficial one I had with that gentleman. He walked out and said, "You look like a robber." And yeah, I'm black as hell. I'm a black cowboy, Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida. But that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about because I'm out here with I mean, historically and commonly in American history, what I have on my face has been the mask that robbers wear, right? But like I told him, I think the biggest masks people wear are the masks of appropriateness. They don't have on masks like I wear, not clothing masks or anything like that, or even masks like robbers wear. They wear the mask of appropriateness. Like they come off as the kindest, most giving, most hospitable, most everything appropriate people. But in reality, like I told him, those are and have always been, if not worldwide, universally, at least nationally, America's biggest crooks. Not the people like us walking around with, it's a tire. They sell it in the store. There's nothing illegal about it. And clearly I'm out here in the presence of how many ever cops are out here, shielded by the authority of my God. So I'm not doing anything illegal. Hey man, Trailhand Bill, live from South Florida. Y'all be safe.